Hello, everyone. For thousands of immigrants and their families, the monthly visa bulletin is more than just a chart. It's a lifeline. Every change in those dates can mean the difference between waiting months or finally being able to take that next big step. And now, the August 2025 visa bulletin has just been released. If you're in line for a green card through either family sponsorship or employment, this month's bulletin carries some meaningful changes you'll want to know about. As summer continues, immigration lawyers and applicants alike are watching closely, especially as the Biden-era policies phase out and new Trump administration enforcement practices settle in. Amidst that political tension, one question keeps coming up. Will the movement of priority dates help or hurt hopeful applicants in the second half of this year? In this video, we'll break down everything that's changed in the August visa bulletin, what those changes mean for you and your family, and what to expect next from USCIS as we head into the final stretch of 2025. If you are liking this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. Let's begin with the big picture. The August 2025 Visa Bulletin, published jointly by the U.S. Department of State and USCIS, updates two key sets of dates: the final action dates, which determine who can actually receive their green card, and the dates for filing, which tell you when you can submit your application even if your green card can't be issued right away. Family-sponsored categories. August 2025. This month, we're seeing a subtle but meaningful shift. In particular, F2A, which covers spouses and children of green card holders, remains current across most categories. This continues to be the most favorable family-based category. However, the other family preference categories are still showing slow, if not stagnant, movement. F1, for unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, moved forward by just a few weeks, which is consistent with its sluggish pace over the last year. Similarly, F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, and F4, siblings of U.S. citizens, saw minimal movement, with some countries like the Philippines and India remaining heavily backlogged. What this means in practice is that while there is progress, it's not enough to significantly impact the wait times for many applicants. Families separated by immigration timelines may still face months or even years before they can reunite, depending on their country of origin and preference category. Employment-based categories, August 2025. Now let's turn to employment-based green cards, where the most anticipated changes often occur. The EB1 category, for priority workers such as multinational executives and researchers, continues to remain current for most countries, which is excellent news. However, India and China still face cutoff dates, though India's EB1 date has moved forward by a month, giving new hope to high-skilled workers stuck in the backlog. EB2 and EB3 categories, covering advanced degree holders and skilled workers, saw modest movement. For example, EB2 India moved forward by just a few weeks, and EB3 Philippines remains stuck. For ROW, rest of the world, EB2 and EB3 remain current, signaling continued availability for applicants outside of the oversubscribed countries. If you're in any of these categories and your priority date is close, now is the time to ensure your documents are ready, medicals updated, and any supplementary evidence prepared. What USCIS is allowing for filing this month. As of August 2025, USCIS has confirmed it will accept the dates for filing chart across most family and employment-based categories. This is a critical update, as it allows eligible applicants to file their I-485 adjustment of status applications earlier, even if their green card can't be approved yet. Why does this matter? Because filing your adjustment of status early allows you to secure work authorization, travel documents, advance parole, and start accruing time toward your green card interview. It also gives you protection under the pending status umbrella, an important safety net given how politically sensitive and enforcement-heavy the current immigration climate has become under the Trump administration. Why movement remains slow in some categories? You might be wondering, why haven't we seen more dramatic changes in this bulletin? The answer lies in visa number availability and country-specific quotas. Under current immigration law, only a certain number of green cards can be issued per category and per country each year. Countries like India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines often hit their annual limits early due to high demand. That causes severe backlogs that can take years, sometimes decades, to clear. On top of that, ongoing administrative slowdowns and processing delays at both USCIS and overseas embassies have made the system even more gridlocked. This has led to a slower release of visa numbers and cautious date movement from the Department of State. What to expect for the rest of 2025? Looking ahead to September and beyond, immigration attorneys are warning that we may see even more conservative movement in the next few bulletins. Why? Because as the fiscal year ends on September 30th, visa numbers reset and unused numbers are lost. Historically, USCIS and the State Department try to use as many visas as possible before the end of the year, but if internal bottlenecks continue, they may underuse available green cards again this year, as they have in previous cycles. That's why if you are eligible to file now, do it without delay. Missing your chance to file could mean waiting months or even years depending on future policy shifts. Action steps if you're close to eligibility. So what should you be doing if your date is current or about to become current? Double-check your priority date against the bulletin. If you're within the filing window, file your I-485 immediately. Make sure your supporting documents are complete. This includes updated civil documents, medicals, and financials. Speak with your immigration attorney if you have any doubts, especially if your case has unique factors or complexities. And most importantly, stay informed. Changes like these happen every month, and sometimes without warning. The U.S. Immigration Updates channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.